as Inspired is going to wrap his way around. Looks like CFO are going to get off this Dragon as Teleport is going to bring Bwipo in. JunJia actually just going to waste no time, flashes away, but Bwipo might be able to get on top of him. The ulti not going to work out because Bwipo ate the CC, and that is first blood over to Inspired here. FlyQuest on the board. As the turret plates fall, a 14-minute first blood is not exactly the earliest, but the fact that they get a second Drake is huge.
They could teleport Quad to go answer the top wave as well. If they don't want to drop the top wave, send the Talia over there.
As the flash out, Curtain Call comes on in as, Massu's just going to be able to pick that one up because Bwipo is not scared of turrets. Dragons. And again, like everything is coming up FlyQuest here in this game so far as Quad might be the first sign of it not quite working out. As despite the flash, HongQ still able to pick him up. The redemption comes down as well, as we do see picture-in-picture that it should still be this Rift Herald going down. So they will be able to collect that one.
This is a short story, though.
Yeah,
that's like a little picture book.
Yeah, this is the first. This is like baby's first book. You know, like it's not quite the fiendish codex. It's okay. Driver could be in a little bit of trouble here as Quad throws a whole bunch of rocks into his back. The seismic shove connects, and I think Quad wanted to let us know that the book's pretty good. Actually, it's not too bad. Wrapping around the side, doesn't have the Weaver's Wall up just yet. There's now Driver on that flank angle, checking for Inspired, who should be able to get himself in here. We'll see whether they want the turn or whether they want to get themselves the Dragon. FlyQuest moved their way in, though. Inspired biding his time to make sure he gets in at the opportune moment. Solar Flare goes entirely wide as Inspired gets his way in there. JunJia having to flash his way out, though. Seismic shove gone wide. Equalizer is down. Not doing too much, though, as we can see. As the Drake already low as well. The exhaust comes on down. Bwipo gets into that backline. Kaiwing's in a little bit of trouble. And down goes the Zinzao. That's going to be the Drake going over FlyQuest. Pick up the soul point, but have they found the fight? Driver still wanting to try and burn them. As HongQ gets on in there. There is Bwipo looking for the angle. Emperor's Divide, though, will be his shutdown. And it's Doggo that picks up the kill. Look at these health bars. Doggo desperately wanting another Valkyrie, but he will not be able to get in there. And FlyQuest gets soul point
into this early.
My God, HongQ is doing so much damage to this objective. FlyQuest is going to have to make a decision. Teleport is going to come through from Bwipo as they get a nice knock up onto Kaiwing. He's thrown back with the shove. Equalizer goes down, though, and Quad is just dead. An overextension, as we can see, is now JunJia goes in. Busio, the next one to fall, paying for his mid laner's sins, as Doggo is, of course, flashing forward. It's Bwipo to go down one more time as he tries to all out his way to safety, but that is not going to stop CFO from taking this Baron and getting a big lead. Never mind, though, it's Kaiwing that's going to go down first. Inspired collects that, but Emperor's Divide pulls him back, and they'll trade jungle for support after the end of that fight. And CFO should be able to get the Purple Worm as a reward.
The level 17 Azir with a big lead. JunJia, though?
Yeah, JunJia is in a little bit of trouble, able to flash out of the way of the seismic shove, and there's not a whole lot of damage available to take him out when his ultimate's running. As now Busio likely to just die. Driver will be slowed down, but it's Quad that's dead again! Oh, it's a disaster for FlyQuest. It's into the backline, goes Inspired, but I just don't know whether that was a great idea, as Doggo is going to be able to take him down while he's trying to ult him into the sky. But now the wraparound has happened. It's not only a rage clear, it might also be Driver going down, but he does spot him here. Inspired, not quite with the surprise play that he wanted, but it's the all-out to bring them underneath the turret. JunJia is going to be the first one to go down, as Doggo is, of course, over the wall. HongQ goes golden, as the Solar Flare is going to interrupt that curtain call. As, my God, how did Doggo do that much damage? That was disgusting, but still comes down. I don't think this Rumble is going to survive, and he doesn't think so either, as he ults the wave.
Think about the teleport out. I say just keep on fighting.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to do, as JunJia, once again, potentially in trouble. Does now have HongQ and Kaiwing in the area. As the knockback from Bwipo, there is another kidnap, like you said before, but it's going to be flashed this time. Blast Cone makes things problematic. Oh, the rocks go down. HongQ, so much trouble, but still the damage is there because Doggo shows up. Massive amounts to come on through, but it's already 2 for FlyQuest. Doggo trying to survive against Bwipo. He flashes over the wall and picks up a double, but Fly still able to win the fight, and it should be the Baron.
Baron is alive. It is going to turn off the Baron, but CFO are doing a good job. They're not taking the bait here very quickly. They know it takes FlyQuest way too long to do the Baron, so they're not running into it.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall goes down. I mean, they left a control ward there, but the Equalizer is still going to do so much work as the Baron, they're still on it. The spikes are really hurting. Inspired, still lower and lower, and Doggo wanting that wraparound. Driver gets in there with the flamethrower, and there's Doggo. It is going to be the Baron secured by FlyQuest, but can they keep anyone else alive? himself towards Bwipo, whose health bar is extraordinarily large. Driver looking for the flanking Busio, and JunJia's going to catch him because he's walking up mid lane to get back to his team. He's holding the wave. It's the Marin strategy yet again, but I just don't know whether it's really going to work.
So they have so much power here, but FlyQuest...
Oh, Bwipo going in. There's the wall as well. Quad, though, keeping himself relatively safe this time as HongQ goes golden. Seismic shove is going to be avoided with the flash, but Bwipo picks him up, but he's not going to be able to withstand the Emperor's Divide. Into the backline goes Inspired. Busio's there. They need to kill HongQ, and down he goes. Quad's getting flashed on, though, by Drivers looking to burn down Massu. Doggo's still alive as well, and the rest of CFO have dealt with the other onslaught on the other side of the fight. Down goes Inspired as JunJia, with full health, is going to be able to make his way out. Now Driver wanted to see what's going on. I believe spotted him just there. The first Nexus turret going to be lying on the floor. They need to pull the trigger if they want to stop CFO from taking this. But you can see they're playing so carefully as CFO not wanting to take any undue risks. As Seismic Shove will be Sonya's. And there's the Emperor's Divide as well. HongQ keeps himself alive. They're still desperately trying to get on top of him, but it does not work. The young player is able to say no to FlyQuest and will now be able to take down the Nexus. It took a little longer than we may have expected, but the Oysters strike first. Wave, everything comes in as Doggo's Draven. Okay, this might be a little bit over enthusiastic here by JunJia.
Yeah, I mean, for Smite fights, Rock Q for Qiyana is very good.
Yeah, here's the dive, 2v2, the flash forward from Doggo, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Massu, he flashes away. There's a stand aside, and there's also a kill in the mid lane. What the heck is going on? It's another one as Rest gets the feats of warfare, and CFO just won everywhere on the map.
Gold lead here, but then also in mid lane.
Just flash forward from HongQ, and he just killed him.
Great punishment, and he truly has been outperforming in the mid lane. Continued on, so we get another look at this. So one tower shot with the heal, and good dodge of the bubble, by the way, from Kaiwing. I actually stopped counting because
6 turret shots, I'm pretty sure.
Busio, though, he does finish the job, so he gets the kill afterwards, but critically...
Something like that. All right, there's another one here, but maybe they can kill Bwipo at the same time. He gets knocked up. JunJia turns up as well. And now, Pillar is going to be put down, and the ulti comes on through for Rest. Tries to get himself out of the way. JunJia was tanking the turret. Bwipo is pretty tanky, so they're not going to be able to kill him. Great Bubble is going to catch the Rek'Sai as he tries to flee. And this time, Busio has the wave and takes down the Rek'Sai.
You know, the history here of this region, and it's being so proud of Flash Wolves. Wait a second.
Yeah, the flash in from Inspired still gets the stun onto HongQ, but the phase rush as he gets out of the way. Supreme display of talent is what he was looking for, but he fails to dodge it. And the shutdown money goes to Inspired.
Relenting.
Yeah, it's the power identification from this team that is pretty impressive. This, not so much, as the Supreme display of talent and just a cheeky Q from Inspired, and he will be able to just kill HongQ. Still about 4,000 gold, the lead for CFO, but they need to keep their foot on the gas.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2-item Qiyana. Inspired does a lot of burst damage. He has no more ultimate now.
I've seen this movie before, the one that's happening in the top lane, so we are going, no, we are back here, and he's dead again. It's the same movie. It's on repeat. And it wasn't actually the dragon that they were looking for. It was the Otacon instead, down to 50% here as JunJia puts his own pillar down as they want to take out Tibbers before this fight is going to break out. But I mean, there just aren't very many people here for CFO. It'd have to be a steal as now Rest looking for that angle, trying to find the knockups here as out he goes as Doggo just takes down Quad. They're all starting to explode, and now he presses W, runs forward. Massu trying to get out of there. The axe from downtown, and he gives the thumbs up as he looks to chase out Massu here. There it is, grabs the triple, and Doggo on this Draven, looking like it won't be adding to that 10 column.
The Realm Warp Nico ultimate, beautiful engage from CFO.
And it's just looking difficult to identify what the next play you should make is. As Bwipo was trying to find a little bit of an angle, the pillar comes down, Tangle Barbs as well to hold him in place, but he's not exactly a priority target. Rest seems to have found Quad here, who's looking to clear out this minion wave underneath the turret to avoid that one falling down to the Rek'Sai. And CFO just moved back towards this Baron. Cheeky little ward there is actually unseen, as now the Pillar is doing great work against Bwipo once again. Good double knock-up though, as he finds the ulti onto 2. That is going to be another Pop Blossom connecting though out of Kaiwing. He finds the double, as Bwipo able to make his way up, but Doggo finds that last act. Supreme display of talent doesn't work at all, and Doggo keeps himself alive because, like you say, this guy's a tank on the Draven. Busio's turned into fish food. It's another multi-kill here as the ace comes in for CFO, and it is clean once again.
And they are looking to finish their 2-0 and move on to quarterfinals.
And I've made a lot of ending calls about decades and things like that before. Here is another one, as CFO are going to do it after 10 years, making it to the top 8 here at Worlds 2025 after their extraordinary years so far. It only gets better for the Oysters.